So this was the first camp that I went to, and honestly it was a really amazing experience for me. I think I got closer to everyone personally, and I felt God, like I got closer to him, and I do strongly believe that I had an encounter with him on Saturday night. It was something that I've never felt before. The love that I felt around me was amazing. It was something that I want to keep experiencing. I do believe that I came back with having a different perspective on things, being a stronger person myself, and knowing how to deal with things personally that I go through, and just with other people as well.
La mejor parte del campamento que me gustó mucho fue más la alabanza. De verdad nunca he visto algo como la alabanza que había ahí. Era una presencia muy grande, muy bonita. Todos alabando al Señor, y se sintió una presencia que el Señor estaba ahí con nosotros. Los impactó mucho, más especialmente la última noche, que había mucha lluvia y se nos fue la luz. Pero además de eso empezamos a nos dieron luces y los dieron de todo y empezamos a alabar. Y pienso que fue una de las noches más bonitas que tuvimos. Estábamos todos llorando, alabando, pero al último ya los pusimos bien felices y empezamos a danzar hasta que acabamos. Sí, eso sí los impactó a cada uno de nosotros, y el Señor sí los ministró en ese
Hello,
tiempo.
church. What I want to make sure is that this year was different, you know. Usually when we go to camps, there's always like our youth only. But this year, there was different churches, different youth, you know, different people getting words from God, you know. And it was awesome because for me, it was different because I see a lot of youth receiving the Holy Spirit. Because usually, the way I see youth is at school, you know. There's different youth, there's like different subjects of youth. But this year was pretty cool because I got to see with my own eyes different youth, like my age, like my friends' ages, you know, getting impacted by God, you know. And it's different because you don't really see that often, and God really used it, especially me, a lot. And I just want to thank God for giving us this opportunity to see how He works, not in just in one place, but in other places. And it's awesome.
The most memorable part of the camp was Saturday night. There was a thunderstorm. Lightning hit the chapel. There was no AC, no lights. And towards the end, it was quite humid in there. It was hot. Everybody was sweating. Everybody was going crazy in the presence of God. I enjoyed it. Being in the presence of God is nothing. There's nothing that you can compare it to. It was amazing.
This camp was different, but at the same time it was fun because we had 6 hours to talk to everyone, and during that time we put music and we were just bored sometimes. But I guess the distance made us closer. Like, we were so far away from, it wasn't like the mountains, which is like 2 hours away. It was like 6 hours away. So like it gave us time to know each other better, to get closer, and like now it feels like we're family. And I was really blessed to know them and to get to know them at this camp.
Well, this camp of 2018 in Arizona, it was amazing. I really liked it. We had so many memories that we just made in the little short time period. We had an amazing worship. We had amazing people that we could meet. There were so many people. I even saw people from my own school, people from my community, and just knowing the fact that there's people from basically all over the country. There's people from Vegas, people from Texas, people from California as well, and they were all in Arizona. It was amazing. And as I was praying, It was Friday night. Usually every Saturday night would be the night of like se siente la presencia, like you feel the Holy Spirit like hardcore. But when we got there Friday night, I felt it like that. Me and my cousin, we felt it like that. And when I felt it, I prayed for my mother, for my father, for my whole family. And I thanked them a lot. I thank God a lot. And I still do to this day. And at camp, it was a life changer. And I'll never forget that camp at all. It was probably one of the best, or maybe the best camps that I went to in Inside Out. I also want to thank Pastor and also the Inside Out group for making it possible. And thanks to LBN too. And most of all, thank God.
What impacted me about this youth camp of Fearless was how the first time I felt God's presence during worship. We started off slow, then it got upbeat, and then I don't know, like I felt like time stopped. I began to raise my hands up in the air, and I started to cry because I started to pray for salvation, for help, for guidance, for wisdom, for discipline, which I do need a lot. My whole camp experience was amazing. It was great. And if there ever is a chance that I can go again, I would take it. And all you other youth out there who says, or are thinking about not going, change your minds. It's life-changing. Estaba chido, me gustó.